You wanted the best. You've got the best podcast. The hottest podcast in the world. The Chris Voss Show, the preeminent podcast with guests so smart you may experience serious brain bleed. The CEOs, authors, thought leaders, visionaries, and motivators. Get ready. Strap yourself in. Keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the vehicle at all times, because you're about to go on a monster education roller coaster with your brain. Now, here's your host, Chris Voss.
Hi, folks. It's Voss here from thechrisvossshow.com. There you go. When the Iron Lady sings it, that means it's official. Welcome to the big show, my family and friends. We certainly appreciate you guys being here and being a part of the Chris Voss Show for 15 years. What is it? 3 to 4 shows a weekday, 10 to 15, 20 shows a week we're putting out for you folks. So be sure to tune in, check them all out. I don't go through a show without learning something new, and I think you will always too. It's what we call part of the Chris Voss Show glow.
Hello.
Hello. We have an author on the show today. Her newest book is out July 11, 2021. She has 2 books called Experiment 1. And Geraldine Granleese is on the show with us today. She has worked. There you go. She has worked in schools for over 25 years and loved every minute. The children drew her inspiration for the stories and play and what she wrote in her books. And she has 3 grown-up children of her own. And she lives in, I believe Ireland there. And she's proud of all the writers that Ireland has produced. And now she's doing children's stories because this is where her heart lies. Welcome to the show, Geraldine. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you as well. Give us any .coms or websites, wherever you want people to find out about you more on the interwebs.
Okay, no bother.
There you go. So you do have a .com or just Amazon.com?
Oh, I have. Yes.
What would be your .coms there?
Oh, UK.
The UK? So
yes,
is it your name?
Geraldine Granleese, yes.
There you go. So your book's Experiment 1 is up on the Amazon for order.
Yeah,
give us a 30,000
Here
overview. Give us a 30,000 overview of what's inside of it.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, will I tell you for my book?
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is a monkey, and he went to the moon. Mm-hmm. And he didn't like it because it was so small in the box and in the rocket, and he didn't like it. And then the Larry here, he was so nice, and he said, "Moo, do you want to come to my home for a holiday?" And of course Mo says, "Yes, please, 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 please." And then he saw the earth, and he says, "Oh my goodness, look at the earth." And I'll tell you this. And he saw the fish in the river. He saw the butterflies. And let me see this. And it was dark, and he saw the fireflies as well. And he saw, let me see, in the nations. Look at that. It is lovely. And the beehives as well. And he couldn't understand this because he never saw them before. And then Larry told him everything. And whenever he asked him, "Oh, where are you, lovely? Where do you like in the earth?" And he says, "Up the trees as well." And he left. Now, where do we get this page? He loves the earth. And he's so happy as well. So let me see where they are. At the minute, look, he's lying down there, and he likes the stars as well.
There you go. So give us just an overview, because we don't want to go through the book because we want people to buy it so that they read it. So give us just a 30,000 overview of what's inside, and why did you write the book?
I put it out. The children were in my school. They were not reading or nothing like that. It was always games in the screen and everything. And then I thought, well, maybe if I get a right book, the children might get it. and see and read it. And boys, they did. I got a monkey for Mo, and I put it in the school. And oh my goodness, the children's got a sack pack in his back. They knitted it. And then all the children's, whenever they were sick, they got Mo. And things like that. So it's just so good. And then they they put maps in it. They put a stool. They put sweets. They put a present in it. And they put pencils in it and pens and a wee notebook and comfons as well. And it was lovely. I couldn't understand that. And I thought, oh my goodness, children, you love him. And he's still in the school. If the children are sick or a happy birthday, or even if they're lonely, and they all ask me, Geraldine, can I get Mo? Can I get Mo at the weekend? Can I get Mo? And I says, of course you can. For the last 2 years, and he's still in the school. Yes, it's lovely.
Lovely. There you go. So they go through all that, and so you wanted a book that was more receptive to kids and that they would enjoy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What did you base your? Is this your first real book you published? I think
yes,
you have
it is.
two.
It is my first one.
Okay.
And funny, I done another book for this, but it's not published yet. And he meets his other cousin or sister. And of course, she is in makeup. Oh my goodness. She was in that, what would you say? She was using in a lab for makeup. And then she got freed. And she wants to do the red trees. And she said, oh my goodness, they can't cut them out. They can't cut them out. We love them in the trees. The monkeys love the trees. And whenever she was free, and of course, then the other people wanted to cut them off. And she said, no, please, please, please. And then another fella lifted her and said, I'll get you in the part for a party for us. And she went up and then she says, oh, please help me for not cut down the red trees. And they says, of course. So there was 200 people there and they went out for a part red. And they said, oh no, not the, and they closed the road. And they said, oh no, not now. Look at this wee monkey. She told us that you were going to cut the red trees down. And then she saved them.
Wow. That's pretty amazing.
She saved it. And then she was free for the makeup as well.
So what age groups are you targeting with your book?
Probably this one is probably 8. Well, children likes to listen to the book as well. So from 4 to 10, 12, because the assignments were in Moon, and then they were Eco after the end book. So it was brilliant.
There you go. So did you build the characters off of anyone from your personal life? What was it like writing your first book from ground zero?
My first book was whenever I seen the children in playground, I thought they were lovely. And there was a little bee there. And they asked me, oh, this wee bee isn't right. This wee bee isn't right. And I says, oh, give it a flour for sugar. And they left it.
Wow.
Yeah, and they did. And my goodness, whenever the wee bee got off and in their heads, they said, hooray, hooray, hooray. Like that, they were so happy. And then I knew, all right, the children love this.
There you go.
So I thought they need the nature. And that's why.
Nature. It's really important for kids to be available with nature.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's it's one of those things, especially nowadays where they're stuck behind screens and everything else.
Yeah, definitely is. Yeah,
so
really is.
So, do you feel like you're going to write more on this series? It's named Experiment One. Is there Experiment Two?
Yeah, well, probably his sister for the Red Trees as well,
Mm-hmm.
just writing it now. And so it might be finished in February, January or February.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll publish it. And then he will meet and he will be happy. Mo. And then there'll be a little girl there as well in the school as well for Lurther 5 as well. It's brilliant.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So
Yeah.
what sort of hope do you have for the book? What do you hope readers come away with?
Well, I need the children to read and for nature
Mm-hmm.
and to get them calm. And not always words. Not always. The children's like to be quiet as well. And whenever I see them hugging the book or hugging Mo, I understand, oh, this is so good. And they're happy. And they take him back and they get photos as well whenever Mo is in his house. And I thought, oh, if they were happy for that day, that's brilliant.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's one of those things. So what's the response you've had from readers and children and stuff like that?
Yeah, they love it. The reviews were brilliant. The brilliance were all people around the world told me on Amazon, this is terribly good. This will be very, very good for nature and not get the cut. What would you say? For sitting the birds to sing, the fish jumping, the rivers, water, to listen it, the bees in the half as well, bzzz, and then listen to, look at the sky and see a rocket and look at the stars and look at the dark and see everything else around them. They're all beautiful.
Definitely. Teaching people about the world, teaching kids about the world and everything that goes into it. And basically the story of how a little monkey became an eco-warrior that will inspire everyone to spread their wings to see the beauty of the world on the doorstep.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
And Mo's this middle scientist guy with the gray hair, right?
Yes, that's it. Yes, he's the older. You see, and he done his job for years and years, and he just thought, oh, well, he was kind as well. And he said, oh, do you want to come to my home for holiday? And Mo jumped up in his arms. And then he was nice, and then he met the earth.
That'll do it. Jumping up usually brings you back down to earth. So you get to
that's it. Yeah, that's it. And he stayed there.
It's interesting how that works. And all that good stuff.
That's it. And it's lovely.
So as we go out, give us your final pitch to readers to pick up the book and order it and all that good stuff.
Yeah, that would be nice because it's for the children. Whenever I was in the class, a young child came up and he didn't even see a book before that.
Oh, wow.
And he bought a potton. He done this. He didn't know how to open the book. Oh, wow. And he pressed it. And I thought, this is a time to read.
Definitely.
He pressed it, yeah. Definitely. And he didn't know how to open the book. And I thought, this is terrible.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
And now he reads.
And now he reads. So your book is helping children learn to read and do all that good stuff. And so you're making that wonderful effort to educate people, help them, and all that good stuff. So thank you very much for coming on the show. We really appreciate it, Geraldine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And everything, sorry, I just wanted to say everything is free. It's not for money. It's free for the children to go into the garden or the river or the trees. Everything's free. It's not money.
All right. Now, I show the paperback is $9.61 over here on this side of the pond.
Oh,
the Kindle shows unlimited, but it's a Kindle limited program they're trying to sell. I'm not sure if the numbers are right there or and all that good stuff. So there you go. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show. We really appreciate it, Geraldine, and continued success with your efforts. We'll look forward to your next book.
Lovely. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.